Welcome, Georgian Grizzlies. I'm Chris Varney, Manager of Safety and Emergency Planning here at Georgian College. Today, I'm going to walk you through what you can expect when you come onto a Georgian campus. We've implemented new safety protocols here at Georgian College to help prevent the spread and transmission of COVID-19. While things are going to look a little bit different, one thing that won't change is our commitment to exceptional learning. Before you arrive on campus, you'll be required to do a few things. First, students and employees will be required to complete an online module. Second, you'll need to familiarize yourself with two safety protocols. The first outlines the different things you'll need to do at the college to prevent transmission of COVID, and the second one outlines how you will report if you do have COVID or think you may have COVID to the college. Third, you'll need to download our Safe at Georgian app. I'll provide a few more details about the app later on in the video, and if you need any information about the protocols or training that I've spoken about, please go to our website. Normally, arriving at school or work early is a good thing, but not right now. We don't want anyone hanging around before their designated on-campus activities. Just give yourself enough time to get through the screening process once you do arrive. If you drive to campus, you'll be happy to know that parking is free at all locations until the end of the winter semester. At the Barrie, Midland, Orillia, Owen Sound, and South Georgian Bay campuses, you'll need to register for a free parking permit. Instructions are posted on our website. Even though parking is free, we'll still be ticketing violations, so please make sure you follow the rules. If you arrive at campus by public transport, bike, or foot, once you arrive, please make your way to one of our designated entrances. For the Barrie and Orillia campuses, please check the maps online. For all other locations, please use the main entrance. So I'm here at the Barrie campus today, but you can expect a similar setup for the screening entrances at all the different campuses that you will be coming to. So the first and maybe the most important thing when you do enter the campus is that you'll have to answer some screening questions. We've tried to make it as easy as possible with the Safe at Georgian app. If you don't have this app already, please get it. It's going to help you in other situations as well when you're here at Georgian College. But it's pretty simple. I'm just going to go to the COVID-19 screening assessment button. I'm going to acknowledge that I understand and have read the Georgian COVID protocol. If you haven't done that by now, then you can actually just click on this link here and have a look at those protocols. So I've done that. I'm going to give my notice of consent. Now, all the information that we are gathering here, we don't do anything with it unless public health asks for it because they need to contact you in case of an outbreak or a case of COVID. So that's the only time that information does get shared. So I'm just going to consent to that, move on to the assessment, and then I'm going to answer some personal, my name, phone number, email. Again, this is for public health in case they do need to get in touch with you. I'm going to continue on. The location attended. I'm here at Barrie today. And then I'm going to answer the questions that you've probably already answered when you're out in public or doing some of these screening. Do I have any symptoms? No. Have I traveled outside of Canada? No. Have I had close contact with a person or somebody else with COVID or symptoms? Again, that's a no. I'm going to confirm that my answers were what I actually said. It's going to say submitted, and it's going to give me a green check mark. So this means that I've passed the screening, and as I enter the designated entrance, I can show this to one of the screeners. Now, if I answered the questions in a way that might lead people to think I'm a risk at the college, then it's going to give a red X, and there's going to be more instructions on there for what I need to do. Now, if you get the red X, don't worry. Follow the instructions and make sure you contact a faculty member, and we'll get everything figured out. If you're going inside and outside a lot during the day, maybe you need to go have lunch or go to your car, I would recommend just completing the app so you have your check mark on the screen, and then when you need it a little bit later, you can always go back. So leave it open in the background. You can still use your phone, do all sorts of other things. So this morning I did the app about an hour and a half ago. I can just pull it up again, and you can see here it actually has a date stamp. So you need to do the app once every day when you arrive. You don't need to keep doing it again during the day if you can just keep your screen open. If you don't have a mobile device, the screeners can still ask you the questions verbally. However, you will have to go to the slow lane to have that happen. Now that I'm about to enter the college, I'm going to need to use my face covering, which is a requirement at all times while you are inside any of the buildings. For the purposes of this video, I'm not going to be wearing it, but rest assured, I am physically distancing while we're shooting this video. Effective January 27th, 2021, all individuals on campus must wear a Level 1 medical procedure mask, which will be supplied by Georgian at the screening entrances. This is an enhancement to our existing safety protocols, given the evolving nature of the pandemic and recent confirmation of a COVID-19 variant in some of our communities. Please enter the screening station wearing your own face covering. Once you show your green checkmark to the station attendant, you'll receive your Level 1 mask. Then you should immediately replace your personal face covering with the new Level 1 mask. So one thing you're going to notice when you get into the college is hand sanitizer stations just like this in a lot of different locations. Now, one thing that I think is kind of cool is if the hand sanitizer is empty, there's a QR code right here. You can scan with your phone. It'll take you right to where you can notify facilities that it needs to be replaced. And actually, we have the same thing like this for soaps in the bathrooms. As you move about campus, please remember to keep a 2-meter distance between yourself and others. So how far is 2 meters? It's about this far. We realize that in some labs, classrooms, and work sites, it's difficult to consistently maintain a distance of 2 meters. That's why, effective January 27, 2021, in these circumstances, eye protection must be worn in addition to a face mask. Face shields will be provided for this purpose and distributed at entrances. Furthermore, in settings where face shields cannot be worn for safety reasons, for example where a heat source is used, another suitable form of eye protection will be determined and outlined in your lab-specific protocol. We know that when you arrive on campus, you're likely to see some old friends and make some new ones. While difficult, it's important to remember that physical contact, including handshakes and hugs, is prohibited. Once you get into the college, you're going to see a lot of directional signs, such as this one. Please follow them. When you're walking in the hallway, stay to the right side, maintain your 2 meters of distance, and please don't stop or sit where other people may be walking. If you need to use an elevator on campus, please take it one at a time, unless you've received prior accommodation. Lockers will be available at the Barrie, Orillia, and Owen Sound campuses. If you need one, please visit our website for instructions on how to get one. Once you arrive at class, if the room is unoccupied and the doors are open, please go on in and have a seat at your workstation. If you arrive and the doors are closed or there's still a class in progress, please line up on the right side of the hallway, but make sure to maintain your 2 meters of physical distancing. Each classroom or lab will be set up differently according to your course or program. Once you arrive, faculty will provide further instructions on what your lab-specific protocols will be. Before you finish up class or your shift, you'll need to clean up your workstation. Again, your instructors will provide further details about how you're going to do that once you arrive in class. At the entrance to each washroom, you'll see a sign indicating how many people can be in there at one time. If it's at maximum capacity, please wait in the hallway. Once inside, you'll notice that some fixtures have been turned off in order to encourage physical distancing. Eating and drinking on campus is permitted in designated areas only. Please note, this may change depending on which safety measure zone our region is in. For a list of all these areas by campus, please go to georgiancollege.ca/coronavirus. You may be wondering what facilities or services will be open this semester, such as the library or food services. This may change depending on the direction we get from public health, so please check on the website frequently to see what will be available. Once you've completed your class or work, we ask that you please exit the campus through one of our designated exits. Now, I know we've covered a lot of information during this video, so here's a quick recap of everything you need to know. Number 1, please ensure you go online and complete the necessary training and review both COVID protocols. Number 2, whenever possible, please maintain a distance of 2 meters between yourself and others. If this distance cannot consistently be maintained in your lab or classroom, you'll be expected to wear eye protection. Number 3, Everyone must wear a Level 1 medical procedure mask while inside the college. These masks will be supplied by Georgian at the screening entrances. Number 4, enter and exit the buildings at the designated entry and exit points. Also, please follow the signs and directional arrows once you're inside the college. And finally, whether you're on campus or not, please remember to follow good hand hygiene and don't come to the college if you aren't feeling well. I want to thank you on behalf of Georgian College for doing your part to help keep our community safe. If protocols are going to change, we'll be sure to communicate that to everyone. Thanks again, and we hope to see you soon.